The Olympics in the 80s used 3 satellites to broadcast worldwide, but Live Aid used 13. Here's some mind-blowing production facts on Live Aid, the biggest live broadcast ever attempted of its time, 40 years ago. It's 1985, no internet, no Wi-Fi, no delay, no room for error. A 16-hour live super concert to raise funds for the Ethiopian famine, seen by nearly 2 billion people worldwide. From midday in London's Wembley Stadium, and then 2 hours later in JFK Stadium, Philadelphia, it's here where master control was set up. 13 satellites, where all the signals came before being broadcast globally, beamed live pictures to 110 countries. That's over 4 times the satellite capacity used on the Olympics at the time. The BBC alternated performances from London and the States, and same with ABC in the US, but they blocked some early performances to show at prime time later that night. Other live performances worldwide from Japan to Australia were also in the mix. This jaw-droppingly complex chain of connections was set up in only 9 weeks. But did you also know artists had no more than 20 minutes on stage and had some insanely quick turnarounds? There was a light on stage that told them when their time was up. To facilitate the constant stream of artists, a rotating stage was built. This meant, whilst one was performing, 2 could either set up or tear down. The basis of the stage was donated by Bruce Springsteen, who played Wembley just a week earlier. But that's not all. Due to the fast changeovers for the show, there was no pre-show sound check, and sound engineers only heard the power of the PA system when the show went live with status quo. Plus, a blown fuse knocked out power out of the BBC OB van during The Who, cutting the feed out dramatically for a few minutes. And even Paul McCartney's set got hit with no sound, saved however by some sound engineers who walked on stage and turned it on. And did you also know David Bowie and Mick Jagger wanted to do a live overseas duet thanks to satellite? A signal from London and from Philly being synced and then mixed on live on air is one thing, but with live interactions singing at the same time, not so much. Time lags in the satellite bounce would take several seconds to broadcast twice across the Atlantic Ocean, and with no way for them to see or hear each other while singing live, the setup had to be cancelled. Instead, a music video with them both in it IRL was played instead, leaving Phil Collins all the more smug as the only artist to perform in both locations live, thanks to Concorde. And if that wasn't enough, against all odds, we were able to hear from him live on the plane. With all the limitations, that's quite a feat to pull off, and showing off the heights of technology and live broadcasting in the 80s, which makes it all the more impressive that